Alright, hey everyone, my name is Bo and welcome back in this video. Today I got something I had to travel for pretty far. We went from the south of the Netherlands to somewhere in the middle, just to get this thing. After that the train stopped working, so we had to get picked up and then we suddenly decided to go to Paris. But when I got this thing, it was all the way up on the 13th floor. Look at this beautiful picture. Very nice. So yeah, you can see it there and you can see it here. I got the super stretch Mr. Fantastic. Oh my god, let's go back to 2005. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is look at the box and then we're gonna actually take a look at the figure. I know some people, some collectors are gonna hate me for this, especially because it has dried up. It's very hard. Yes, I've already felt this thing because the top seal was not intact anymore, so it's been sort of opened. Not sure. I'm not gonna waste your time any longer, so let's just get into the review. Let's get a close look at this package. Obviously we have the window here with Mr. Fantastic in there. Other than that, you can see some pictures here of how to stretch him, and the longer one here, that's actually a very cool one. Here it says all kinds of stuff on the bottom. Bottom of the box is empty. The sides have the exact same pictures with stretches 3 times the size as well. The back basically the same, but with this picture and a little story about Mr. Fantastic. You can read that if you want to, but everyone knows that already. And the other side is exactly the same. We do have a Toybiz logo here, as well as here on the back. Toybiz, that's partially covered, so there's another one, a new one, feels like it here as well. Proof of purchase. And what I thought was kind of funny is that the latex is made in Malaysia, but it's assembled in China. So this thing, they probably had these rubber bodies come in and then they fixed it they fixed it further in China or something. It did go on a kind of a big road trip with me yesterday, so one part of the box is a bit damaged. When I held it like this, I grabbed it out of my bag like this, it said crack, and it actually started hurting my finger, so I had to put some tape over that. But it's not that big of a deal. The box is a little bit damaged up. It's not too bad though. I think it was a bit less than this yesterday, but like I said, it did take a big road, and oh well. Let's just get him out of the package, shall we? Face him towards the camera. Okay, hope the camera's gonna stay. I think so. Okay, let's go. So, let's take this open. I'm not sure if you can actually just slide it off. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my god. There's one more thing in here. There's a little instruction manual, as you could call it. It's actually damaged, okay. Didn't expect that. Here he is. Let's see if there's anything interesting on there. No. Yeah, so that's all there really is to it. Interesting little thing. Super stretch Mr. Fantastic. Okay, let's actually get to the figure itself. Oh, it's totally hardened up. As you can see, it's not moving at all. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to fix it in this video. If not, I'm gonna do a separate video on that. Anyway, I'm just gonna carefully take him out, and I'm gonna skip this. I don't wanna damage anything from the packaging. But yeah, skip forward. Oh, there we go. He's loose, but he's just stuck on the fucking cardboard. Oh my god. Also, sorry if I sound a bit dead, but like I said, we went to Paris, so I haven't slept in like almost at all. But my excitement is stronger for this thing than actually going to sleep. Anyway, we've got him out of the package. He is like a rock. He's very hard. He doesn't move at all. One of his arms was actually undone already, so I think that's the only thing they did when opening it. Oh, he's like a fucking rock. Oh. Okay, so the maple syrup just broke inside, as you can see. Luckily, it doesn't go through his actual arm, but oh my god. Let's first just get a closer look upon this figure. So we have a pretty great likeness of the actual actor here, as you can see there. His face looks really, really great. The hair is actually painted great, although I wouldn't have painted it here, but interesting choice. Same over here, it's basically the same. I think they could have done this a little better by just making it go like this, but oh well. So you can move his head like that, sideways, forward. The latex is actually still in good condition, luckily, so at least he isn't going to suddenly like tear open. That's great. What isn't great is the fact that he's a fucking rock. Oh my god. We use some text on the bottom of his boots, right here. 2005 Marvel, whatever. Yes, latex made in Malaysia, like I said. This foot says... You actually get a service number. Isn't really focusing, come on. There we go, that's a bit better. Don't think we can still call that. And yeah, like you saw, it's made of corn syrup. He is really hard. There's like no moving in the syrup at all. No movement at all. I'm gonna try to figure this out. I'm gonna try to fix it. If that's not possible, it's gonna be the end of this video.
Zal zij als een wol zijn, zij wel been chilling.
Alright, time for an update. He's been in there for a while. As you can see, he is a bit stretchable now, but still doesn't fully work. And it seemed like his arm didn't go quite as good as expected. And oh no, there's a tear on it. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix that yet, but I'm definitely gonna find a way, because this thing is too cool to not fix. Again, partially works. You can stretch him out, but it takes a long ass time. And yeah. Alright, new day and a new update. I have been doing some research, and I'm definitely going to be able to fix the arm. As for the stretchability, right now he's very stretchable because I put him in hot water, for example, but yeah, it doesn't snap back that well because the whole body is being heated up, so the latex is also very soft. But basically, as you can see here, you can stretch him, but after a few hours he's gone back to being rock solid. So I can put him into random shapes, as you can see here and such, and those things. As for the repair, I'm gonna do that in a different video. I think I'm gonna be gonna have to wrap this one up here. I actually ordered the cheapest stretch Armstrong toy that I could find, so we can refill this arm, so we at least have sort of a normal working arm. He is a bit of a weird guy at the moment, to say the least. This is what happens over the years to these toys. It's a bit sad. If you can't prevent it, there are some ways to prevent these things. But overall, let's just get over his likeness and whatever. The head sculpt on him. While it is a bit wet right now, I think it's the best likeness we have of Ian Crawford in a figure. This is the normal movie figure, the what is it, 30 centimeters or something, not sure. It's the bigger version than the actual figures, and as you can see, let's get my head out of frame. They both look alike really well, but this one has a lot more detail in the face and a bit more in the sculpt. Not that much more in the sculpt actually, but it does have a bit more details in the sculpt. The colors are also better on the bigger one. The other one's a bit yellow because of his head is actually black underneath. Don't know why they do that. When you scratch his nose, it's just gonna become black, as you can see on this very small spot right there. Yeah, it's focusing on my face, but you can see that. His body it doesn't really look good right now. The blue is better than this one, I can give them that much. But we can't really compare these bodies together because they're completely different. The head does move, it does rotate, not further than this, not further than this. There is nothing else to say really. One thing that is weird is that it has the sculpting of the other colors on him. For example, in his middle body you can see where the black line is supposed to go. And here on the side it actually has a sculpt of where the gray of the costume is supposed to go. And this line, this black line, is sculpted in there as well. It's on the back as well, so they really did put a lot of sculpting details in it. They just didn't color it at all. I mean, it's fair because color on latex just falls off eventually. I've seen a few of these on eBay. Only a few that were actually used out of the box, and on most of them the black has come off as well. And you can see with the Stretch Armstrong, the original figures as well, that the color just falls off eventually. The 4 is on there though, so I'm really glad they did that, otherwise it could have just been any body. And for last comparison, well, I don't have a Stretch Armstrong figure, I do have the Vagman. He's like the arch nemesis of Stretch Armstrong, at least one of them. He has multiple. You can deplete him. Partially works sometimes because of the old rubber in his head. You basically stretch him and he stays in place. So he's a bit like the Mr. Fantastic we have right now. And when you press this switch, it's kind of a switch, it goes back to normal. It's a nice figure. I got it along with a damaged 3DS that I'm gonna fix. They work pretty nice together. As you can see, they're the exact same height. I'm not sure if this is like a working together with Kenner, but I don't think so. I think they just ripped it off. It's not a Kenner product, I can tell you that much. It's only Toybiz and 20th Century Fox. So yeah, nothing Kenner related on the back or on the package or whatever. He kind of just ripped it off, I guess. It's a good rip-off, that's for sure, but yeah. Anyway, I think that's all there is to this video, honestly. I can't do much else right now. I'm gonna fix him in the next video. Other than that though, let's see if this boy stretches again. And as you can see there, it works very well, and here it does as well. Look. Wow. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for watching me ruin this old figure. I'm sorry. And again, until next video, we'll see you next time. Goodbye.